They are.
What's
You
not
can't.
equal?
Gay people. I know
You
it's
coming
not.
from a
It's
gay
not.
guy,
That's
that's
just not.
funny.
Exactly.
Is there
I'm
still
sorry,
not
but I'm
gay
being
people and
honest.
trans people being attacked
Bro,
and
they
killed?
literally
They
go to
are.
You
Are they not
you
being?
watched Sex Education,
On
right?
just as
Remember
much
when
of
he
a
got beat
scale, I
up?
don't think so.
Remember in Sex Education when he got beat up for being gay?
That happens
Ooh, what?
when
Yeah,
Eric got beat
that
up.
literally happened. Like you could just be exist. Where's that? I saw that video of this trans person. He was like getting called a faggot or something. They just beat her up for existing.
I seen
She was
that. That
doing
shit pissed me off.
I just remember what Diego said. He said women and gay people. So you know what? Sure, they're all equal. I need a
yes.
No, because
They're all
You're trying to-
equal. They're all equal. They're all equal. Okay.
Watch, I'm gonna beat you after being gay. You'll be real bad.
it's
I
not
hate that
only
it's
because
recorded.
you black.
I hate that it's
You'll
recorded.
be real bad too.
It's not because you can be
You just
black.
gonna walk
It's not
up with a
because-
boop up. You can be like, "Why? You was gay."
Y'all, I kind of suck.
I can tell. I'm gonna walk into that so you can feel good.
And we kind of thick. Ain't you dad? Pop.
I kind of hate how. What's going on over here? Where'd you go?
You know the TikTok?
I kind of want to change the music topic.
When you and your
we can't
homie
start
play
off too
dead,
far. Though. We gotta
hey,
get
John look kind of thick.
Looking kind of thick. Wait, turn around.
You suck, Tyler.
I don't like how I laid out. Cause oh, you should be glad we got to the game with a
Hey,
fucking
Soldier looking kind of
touched
thick.
your
Oh,
booty.
wait. I can't say that about Soldier.
Yeah,
As
you do.
That's a type of sniper, not a sniper. A skin for a sniper.
What?
See, it's good.
Jack Frost, that nigga in the holidays.
I'm
God
not
damn it.
trying to do nothing crazy. So let me bring up another topic. Oh, great.
I'm gonna just search for controversial topics.
This is gonna bring up like abortion.
That one's played out.
Do whatever you want.
Abortion?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
It's still so
I'm pro-choice.
Do
It's
whatever
still
you
so
want. It's up to you.
controversial.
Yep, I'm pretty sure we all have the same ideal on that. If not, I'm gonna be trying
But
to
But
niggas
still,
up.
another
It's
reason
not
why
my right
women
to
are oppressed,
Make their choice.
they still have
So
to
they
fight
choose
to
themselves.
have abortions in some
Look-
countries or
look.
some states.
But I'm gonna tell you like this straight up, right? I got a wife, right?
Straight up.
She
you're married?
she's about to have our baby, and basically the doctor says, oh yeah, your wife could die of this, right? If she has this baby. I believe she's given the choice, but you know damn well you want that choice instead of her, because you know she's gonna pick the child.
Yeah, but it's not your right to choose. It's
I
her
know
right.
it's not your right.
Which is why I would
Yeah,
let her
that's-
do whatever
you
she
just gotta
wants.
talk to her about
Peek
it.
over, can you? I pick over
You
the
gotta talk to
back.
her about it.
What about the emergency tank? Get up there. Hold on. I'm gonna emergency tank.
So would you be okay if she gives you the answer that you don't want to hear?
Yes.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
I can't make her
I'm
choose
gonna,
anything. At the
I'm
end of the
gonna
day,
convince her
she can do whatever she
to
wants.
choose her own life over the baby's.
Mm-hmm.
Because where would that put me?
That's
Like, you're
selfish.
gonna be gone. But yeah, but
That's selfish on both ends. And that's a real difficult
exactly.
spot to be in.
That's a difficult decision. But at the end of the day, you gotta understand.
Now
You
in
got hooked in one shot. What you want from me?
in those conversations, who did you think should have the say so? The husband because they're the
I don't think either
spouse.
side has a say so. I think you discuss it together.
Yeah.
Cause I know what I'm choosing, and like you said, you pretty sure you know she chooses. So we gonna have to argue, face some locker with scissors or something. And
No,
like,
I'm
gonna
hit that bitch with some chloroform.
Like having a baby, but y'all made me realize that like that's gonna be a lot tougher than I originally
I'm
thought.
about to put his ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that bitch with some chloroform, and I'm like, I don't know what happened.
Damn, we ended up at the clinic.
And
Bro, he
ended
just
up
walked
a-
me out of my mercy. He sat me down. How did he do that?
That's real
That's too
unfortunate.
hard
Where'd
of
the
a
baby
choice.
go?
That choice will break me. Like I'll be completely screwed as a human
Bill
being.
Cosby or tell her she had a miscarriage.
nigga, I wouldn't know how to deal with a
Target.
situation like that. Nigga, I'd cry.
Someone that?
You wouldn't want to make a decision though, because that's your baby.
And then
And
that's
that's
also
your
your wife. Yep. See?
Like, especially if it's your first
Bro,
child.
I couldn't even make
Maybe
a choice.
if it's your next couple of child.
Nigga, I don't care
couldn't
what
make that
child it
choice
is. You could be the
That's how you expect me to
35th.
make a choice like
Yeah,
that.
no, it's not like you're gonna love the next one less.
But that's not what I'm saying. It's like if it's your first child and that happens, you're gonna be a lot more destroyed.
Yeah.
Because like,
You never want to have kids again.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's no. Yeah,
If
that's
you
no.
had kids, it would be easier because you already know you have to make sure you need both parents. You're gonna need both parents because think about how the kids are gonna feel.
Mm-hmm.
They might also feel, a little about the baby, but
I don't got nothing.
it is what it is. Win some, you lose some. We'll get them. We'll get them next
There's
year.
a certain amount of time in the birth where you can't abort the child, right?
Yeah.
I think after.
So what
The
does
third
that take
trimester?
place
No, not the third trimester. That's way too far. The
Like,
Being born.
nigga,
I think
Because
that's
like, what
like
if
3
it
months
has
or
to
something
do
like that.
with
I don't know this
maybe not
trimester
even
stuff
just that
y'all
child
Nah,
in particular?
I
What
think-
if it has to do with every time she tries to have a child?
Dude,
From behind.
from behind.
Wait, you have to talk. Carzo, you killing me, bro. Carzo, you really killing me right now.
I'm getting my abilities back.
I'm dead. I could have been a while. You dead.
I hate y'all, bro.
You killing me, bro. You killing me.
That was y'all fault. I'm gonna go monkey, man.
That's
Monkey, man.
Zarya, I'm about to kill this Zarya. I'm about to get banned. She really making me mad. She got to kill her one more time. If she get hooked, I'm gonna saw her.
Oh shit!
Was that our first Bob?
Their second.
3 of them hoes.
I didn't see no other one.
I got smacked up by the other one.
I'm angry.
I think I tried to kill her. She just tossed at her.
This is not an overnight type of night. Overwatch type of night.
No, we won last
Are you
game. We
guys
good.
losing?
We won one game, Tyler. Like
Have we
4
really?
played. Yes.
Ooh, I'm glad I'm still doing work.
Shut up, Sean.
This nigga. Blah, 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 blah. We not really giving a
What
fuck about
genetic-
Overwatch.
What about genetic engineering?
I
Genetic
don't know.
engineering.
What do you?
Do y'all want background knowledge on it? Because that's kind of what
What
it
does that
is.
mean?
Like changing somebody's genetics?
Yeah. So
before they're
alright.
born?
So kinda. So
Diego do not
it's
want to
like it's
Fuck
like
yeah, I like that.
All these are boring and
You're-
constantly talked about. Why'd you cut out? Go ahead.
I was talking to Reinhardt. He wanted me to switch. Fuck. All right. So say you. All right. So the movie that was assigned for my class was about this guy who created a website where you put you take a test or whatever, and it like gets your genetic code, right? And then it puts you in a computer where you are then matched with someone who your code is compatible with to make like a quote unquote perfect child. Like,
That's weird.
and like, and within the movie, they're like, within the movie, a glitch happened, which caused people to be matched poorly, and there were like 300 kids born with a disease that eventually caused them to die at a very young age, like at age 2. And that's all because they wanted this idea of creating perfect humans. So they wanted to get rid of unfavorable traits within kids. So like this, like inherited disease, like cancer and sickle cell anemia.
Oh, to the right, Diego. I'm sorry.
And that's like the study of epigenetics, where you make, it's like almost like manufacturing a child to make it perfect.
Ooh, that was terrible.
So you're saying, do we think that should be like a thing?
Yes.
Well, I mean, that sounds like it has more potential harm than good. So
I
I'd say no.
I feel like, as a concept, I feel like wanting to make a perfect kid is weird as hell. and want to
Endeavor.
make a perfect human is weird as hell, and you shouldn't do that. I don't think you should. I don't think they should stop people from doing it. If they want to do it, if you want to do it, just to do it. It's like, okay, I want my kid to have all these perfect genes, perfect to be, perfect kid I want it to be. Fucking do it. I don't care. But like when you said it went bad and people started having these diseases and started dying young, at that point, if it ever almost gets there, stop it. If it has,
But what
like,
if it
harmful
already
effects,
gets there before you can stop it?
Yeah, that's
then
Then
stop.
whose
Don't
fault
ever
is
let
that?
anybody ever do it continuously, and try whoever like started that project. Try your best to help the people that have already done it, and just even if you can't, like you can't make it, you can't come up with a solution. Just try your best. Just do what you can, because that's 100% their fault, and that's terrible. But I don't
But-
feel like
that feels
I
too.
don't feel like
Is it
it
their
should
fault
be
if the parents had a choice to do it?
repercussions. I don't care. But if it can lead to harm, don't do it.
I mean, yeah, I'm like, cause they'll still get sued for that. Like if they babies come out like, hey nigga, you said perfect babies. If they didn't add a disclaimer beforehand, you can sue the fuck out of these niggas. So like if they add the little sign like try at your own risk, it's whatever. Like it was your fault. They told you, hey.
Okay, but I got a question.
Yeah.
Who's to say what counts as a perfect human?
No one, because that's not a thing.
I don't think a quote unquote perfect human is a thing, but I feel like a perfect human in your eyes are a thing. Let's say you want a kid.
Preference.
Yeah, preference. Yeah, whatever your preference is, as that parent, you can accomplish that in your so-called perfect child. There isn't no thing as a perfect human.
But isn't that
Yo.
kind of like
Weird as hell, and you shouldn't do that. Yes,
mechanically creating kids almost?
that's weird.
Yep.
That's weird as hell. You shouldn't do that. That's not right. That's why I said it's not right. That's weird. You shouldn't do it. But if that's what you want and you understand all that,
You're old.
It's your choice. But if it leads to like
Okay.
deaths and a whole bunch of stuff, nah, just shut all that down.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be aware of that risk beforehand? So like letting the extent that you should do it if you want to,
Depends on
but
what
then
they
if
tell
it
you.
gets
If
too
you
far and
wait,
too
wait,
bad,
who's-
and you don't do it,
Who would be aware of the risk?
No one.
I mean,
They think
I'll
their
be
system
taking
is
to-
flawless.
Because they think their system is flawless and you put it out there. I don't think anybody's at fault. If
mean,
it
yeah,
necessarily
then-
goes bad.
well,
If it goes
that's
bad and you don't
completely
tell
different.
nobody, that's your fault.
But that's it. If the system goes bad, and then you have to tell the people, like
Then-
you didn't
no,
know it
You
was your
have,
fault.
you have to do that.
You-
That's the. Isn't that weird? That's a real risky thing. If you're gonna do that, that's just what you gotta do.
You gotta
Like,
tell
you
these people
have
that.
to-
Oh,
yeah, you
finish?
have to tell them.
I
You
like.
can't get around telling them. That's not a thing that's gonna happen. You can't get around telling them.
You gotta tell them it's a clinical trial, and basically so they'll know that at your own risk that this could go bad.
Yeah.
Because thinking that you're already flawed, like anything is flawless, was your first mistake.
Yeah, there's nothing. You have to go into that whole study and that whole project knowing something can go bad, and with that you have to tell the people beforehand that yes, we believe that this works and we have proof that this works, but like everything and anything, nothing is perfect, so it can go bad.
Mm-hmm.
And once it does, you have to notify everybody and make sure everybody knows that this can go bad or it went bad, and we're gonna try our best, but we're not sure we can do. You know that for yourself?
I rolled the fuck out of that.
Y'all need that note, right? Huh?
I've been on the same fucking
You said what?
sentence for like the past half hour.
I didn't know they were
Did
gonna grab
y'all
Who
need
was this
another?
crackhead Mercy? This nigga's a crackhead. Like their whole team wasn't in me. Why did he do that?
Just straight res you.
Archie,
How about Lizard?
We're not
That's the
sexist.
Mercy Wish game. You know, she plays, ooh, golf.
Shut up, Tyler.
we're not sexist. We gotta make sure that they know.
Sexted?
Sexist.
Sexted now? We ain't get sexted?
Shut up, nigga. I said, I said, fucking Mercy, he or she.
I need help on point.
Oh, commence.
I'll be there in a minute. Alright, alright.
Honey, help check. I missed completely.
Well, fine.
Like 400?
That's abstinence-based sex education. What?
Oh, I got the Mora.
What are the
I can't
best?
get you. Ooh, good charge. Good charge. So I got that. really trying to curse it. 6 seconds.
How did it? I was gone by then. You suck, Tyler.
I do.
That's interesting.
Donkey
I've
was.
never.
None of
That
these
like a
look
thing.
good.
I've never heard of that. I've heard people like
To the right side,
like-
I believe.
modify your kids or whatever before they're born or something.
I don't know. I just think it's weird to just. I don't know. I just think that whole process is just
Weird as hell.
That's some real endeavor shit.
iffy. Like,
It is some real endeavor.
I don't like any of these.
That's real Hitler of you. That's real Hitler.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Good.
That's what the what's the name? The Angel of Death was trying to accomplish. He was testing like midgets and like twins and a whole bunch of stuff to.
I like that. That's midgets too.
He's
No, I don't want to do that one. That one feels too.
testing a whole bunch, see if he can use their genes to make a perfect kid.
That,
Hey, this Mercy kind of cool.
it's a cool concept.
I don't know, my cool.
Cool.
Uh,
As long as not
Concept.
it's like
Weird.
actual
It's-
thing.
It's scientifically like crazy,
it's playing God.
No.
but it's not cool.
It's
And,
Junkenstein.
no,
like.
no, 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 no. But think about it. Think about it. Right. In this day and age, right, it might seem real weird. But think about niggas that had to be like fucking, like farmers and shit, like
As you
to
said,
live and shit like that. Like they be like, oh yeah, I want this motherfucker to basically, just throw a dumbass thing out there, just like this nigga never get cold or something like that. He never fucking like
Yeah.
get tired and shit like that. Like
With stuff like that is real cool and like crazy, but not
at that
cool. It's
point,
not cool.
are
It's
they
real
human?
Huh?
in terms of like
They're still human. Like they were still they were still
But it's
like
weird.
produced the
I don't think,
organic
like,
way.
at that point, are they even? If you could just sit there and make
I'm-
like nullify it to stuff that all humans are supposed to go through.
I would fucking,
superhuman.
I will force my child to call that nigga a test tube baby every time you see him.
Like,
I thought you were about
even
to-
if I'm sleeping or getting tired, that's
Oh
me.
yeah, that's not human.
What?
Like making them like what's the word I'm looking? I guess what's the word I'm looking for when you like or not immune because it's not like something you catch, but just, where they just don't need to sleep or eat or stuff. Like
That's
basically
crazy.
making them a robot.
That's weird. If that's ever a point where you can make people not sleep, that's.
I
don't
mean,
know about that.
they
That's
can,
not
but
human,
you
like-
you won't you'll die. Like you can't live that way. But
Yeah, but
Also,
at that
there's
point,
a
you're not
big
even
thing
human.
That you just don't need sleep. Like your body can just function on not needing sleep. You know how crazy that is?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
That's
like,
weird. That's
like I
real
don't
crazy.
feel like you're really fully human at that point.
Yo, you got
Really
that no die
trying
thing?
to- I got it on me.
I can't find better
Wop
topics.
that
These
shit.
are all gross.
Here, crack it.
You stole my
Come
house
back.
side.
Come back to that shit. Come back to that shit. Come back to that shit.
I'm trying. I'm dead. There's no coming back. All right, Hammond got me though. Hammond had my back.
Wow. Nah, there are people that just don't sleep. Remember, there was an episode in Fairly Odd Parents. They didn't sleep. They didn't sleep.
Timmy?
I think
Oh,
so.
Yeah, they wished they didn't sleep, and then it was weird. They was like, they wanted to see how the dew got
Oh,
on
yeah.
the grass, so they didn't sleep. That's weird.
Can we talk about how like
Went crazy or something.
some cartoons be talking about important issues?
Yes, they be
All
talking about some
cartoons
crazy
Like
shit.
they be talking about like SpongeBob with the whole greed thing. That's or the 7 deadly sins. That's crazy to me.
And you don't even think about it because you a little child thing. Thinking
And like they really be like some of the characters be going through it, like real life depression,
Mm-hmm.
and we
Like-
just think, they're just not happy. They're not their usual self. No, that nigga want to kill himself.
You talk about
There's an episode where
the,
Scooter killed himself.
shut up, you fucking creepy
Yeah,
pasta
where
ass
he was
nigga.
like, "Oh, I'll just hang."
That
or
was
whatever.
a real
and he put the
episode.
rope.
They
But you,
scripted.
like, hung the
They
painting.
not scripted. They was it scrapped? Scrapped? Yeah, scrapped it.
Yeah, because that's too cynical for kids.
And also, he was attempting to kill himself each time. Like, but that's,
That's
what
why
they actually
Dig,
kept.
I got you from here, dig.
That's why I think BoJack Horseman is a really good show.
Yo, there was somebody that tried to kill themselves in SpongeBob. I remember. Oh, do y'all remember the fucking episode where like they were like knights and shit?
No.
Yeah. I
There
know
was a
exactly
guy.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, he held a pike to his throat and he said, "Not today." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, but even still, like in the actual episode that they made, he like will put his head in the stove.
You off ass
He was,
already.
Like, they were pretending like he was gonna kill
And
himself,
now you
but then he
finna
would
die.
do like something more normal.
Look
So,
what
like when
you
he put his head in the
brought yourself
stove, he pulled out like something he made, but like the way he did it as if he was gonna actually like crush his head in the stove. And he kept talking about like, oh, I can't seem to get happy, and he just
You know the best way to counter it?
kept trying to
Because
kill himself.
a lot of these shows had like adult humor, like a lot of
Yeah.
cartoon shows.
Like, what was it? Dad's Trophy
Yep.
on Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like his trophy.
Oh, the adult. This is every goddamn cartoon. I don't know why they do that, which is actually weird.
Because-
it's not only kids watching it. Like, obviously, you're gonna watch what your kids watching,
Yeah,
and who knows? Maybe they hold more important information.
I still think it's crazy how the Loud House these niggas got 2 gay dads, but you know.
I don't see
Yeah.
personally, I don't see why that's something to be like not concerned about, but to question, because it's normal. That's a normal thing in
Yeah,
Our
now
society.
it is.
Yeah, like it's
No,
real.
I'm not
I don't
even
mean
saying
it like
It's
that.
not in gold anymore.
like you're saying, yeah, now that we're more acceptable to it, but it's like a real thing.
It's like
Wait,
now
wait,
we need
talk
to.
about-
The, like art, I feel like we've got.
Loud
Oh,
House has
gay
like 2
people
gay
in,
dads in it that they talk
What
about.
about it though?
Cartoons and shows.
I feel we got real sensitive, but at the same time we really got real bold. At the same, like, I don't understand it. How
Like we're making
I-
progress,
I
but
get
we're also
Like, I
being
don't know.
soft
Like-
about it. Like,
Real bold to the meaning, like the things that weren't the norm before that are the norm now,
yeah,
and real sensitive to like
the things that we used to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And you get on my head, Tyler.
I hate it here. Like, nigga, what? I can't say the N word, but this nigga got
Personally,
two
that I
dads.
just
they used to low
Why
key
you say it
cuss
like
in
it's
the
wrong?
cartoon shows.
Say that, Tyler.
They got a
It's-
bashing.
Tyler, look,
I don't know.
Tyler,
I just
say
don't
that.
feel like that's something that, like, yeah, again, it was seen
Look,
as like
Tyler, you were
gross
going-
back then, but now people still have a problem with it, and I feel like it's just that they don't want to accept what is currently being socially acceptable.
yeah,
Like in the SpongeBob movie, y'all remember when Patrick and SpongeBob was getting drunk off ice cream? Yeah, that was for the adults.
I'm like, nigga, I'm
He
like,
was mad, depressed, and he didn't get the thing.
Yep, he didn't get the
He
promotion.
was drinking at the bar or whatever. Hey, what else?
Yeah. Yeah, he's eating ice cream. Cause yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh,
He
wait.
that nigga was getting ice cream drunk.
That's funny.
Waiter.
Chocolate wasted.
That nigga was sugar high.
I'm like,
Mr. Crab.
but no, I don't got a problem with them being like, oh
Not like
yeah,
he did.
no,
I like
no. I don't care. I'm like, cause like at the end of the day, nigga, it's what? Oh, I should be mad about what's happening in your household. You have 2 gay guys in there? Oh my god.
I mean, I just think I don't think we're like more bold. I just think we're bold about a different type of thing now. Cause like kids shows, they used to have a lot of inappropriateness in it,
Yeah.
but now it's like it's not really inappropriate bold. It's like
One shot.
pushing against the regular norms bold. Can we push left side? Cause they have a bastion.
60 on Nano? I've been live like 20 times.
See, I would agree with that if like they were like crazy in cartoons and shit back then, but now like it seemed like they just like, oh yeah, so these niggas being too crazy, so I have to back up a little bit.
Oh crap! Away from the whole shatter, bro.
What the hell?
Like,
It was so OP.
yep.
Bro, I'm silver.
Sigma's
I don't want
so
to play Overwatch anymore. It's my teacher.
he has a 0 to death.
A 0 to death? Like it's a fighting game?
You have 200 health. He has a 0 to death.
That nigga got a TOD.
He does.
KOD, I'm hot.
Oh my.
See, Reggie, I'm mad on you.
Remember I was thinking that and you left because you were...
KOD.
I was disgusted.
Ash got AIDS. I doubt.
I don't.
Nah.
I feel like Ash is like.
She's really clean. Like,
Yeah, I feel like Ash. Too.
I'd want to hit that.
I feel like the only one that's like. I feel like.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Ash.
Oh, the one that's dirty as Tracer, huh? That's what you about to say.
No, that's real homophobic of you, Diallo.
It was more racist than homophobic.
Oh, because you're British?
He's from the UK.
I'm
Wow.
so confused, guys.
So
What
you
else?
saying you saying
Why
you
is
saying
Sigma...
21 Savage dirty?
Because he know he's OP.
Oh, this nigga was just sitting in there in the spawn with y'all. What was he doing?
He's gonna hit me with a rocket at one shot. We know you can. Go sleep.
So, someone make it there in 10 seconds.
No, dude.
I hate it here.
That jump even make him.
Storm, Earth, and
Why
Fire.
Sigma
Hey,
was
I
0
got
to death and nobody's talking about it? Huh?
Oh, you talking about a rock and then hit you with two things?
He literally died.
Look at this dumb bitch.
Actually,
Ooh.
I really thought we was doing real good. Why'd they bring it back?
I was mostly joking when I was saying Sigma's free. Not really, but Sigma's free. Sigma's free.
My pussy.
157.
One. Oh.
Wait, Thanksgiving's next week? Wait,
Thanksgiving next week.
do I not have classes next week?
No.
This nigga
No.
Carzil wanted to get back into school right when school's out. You are ugly.
Wait, no.
Yeah,
That-
so this
no,
is your
because-
last week to get your classes before December.
Wait, no, this can't be right.
Yeah.
Do I have school next week?
Next week is the last week of November.
No, I have school this upcoming week.
Well, goodbye, you two.
Sure you don't.